Hello. Hey, Meerkat. And some knitting or something. I've been thinking that it might be a good idea to add the chat overlay on the starting soon stream as well. Because I realized yesterday we're having conversation while we're on that scene and the chat wasn't coming up. So a bit one-sided, I suppose. Or the VODs, although, yeah. The reason I didn't put the chat overlay there was that I was thinking that when the time comes to put them up on YouTube, I would scut a bit at the start. But then there were some pretty good dick jokes in there. Shame for them to go to waste. Hey, Space Otter. You are here for the memes. You are a meme, you could say. So you're bringing the memes. Right. So I am loaded. Yes. He is a meme, but then who isn't? Right. Let me remind myself what I'm doing. Let's wash my face for a start. Or my throat. Does he do the same? What other stuff does he do? It's just water. Water again. I guess you don't want to gargle too much. It's more vigorous watering. Alright, use the loo as well. Really quickly. Didn't wash his hands afterwards. Oh, well, that was supposed to be. Alright. We've checked the bathroom enough. So we know the... Hey, Helm. The Rastafarian guy is involved somehow. And that is on video. So I need to go see that video, I suppose? Yes. Let's. I did think of making that joke on the title, but it seemed a bit too obvious, even for me. Nice music. I do really love the music. Also, I've been thinking. I've been doing some offline thinking, sort of online one. So, the Space Otter asked yesterday. It is Brian Vangelis. Vangelis. Yeah. Doesn't have quite the same ring to it if you pronounce it like that.
Maggie, come here, girl.
Oof.
Good doggy.
The body language is kind of weird. Good doggy. Vagus. Yeah.
Good doggy.
Or Vagelas. Apologies for anyone non-Greek watching this, but I can't resist the urge to make fun of Greek names.
Your floor number, please.
Apartments. Ground.
I've not been to the ground floor. Let's check the ground floor. Right, as I was saying, I was doing some offline thinking. Space Otter had asked yesterday the OG thing, or the OG film, or the 2049. And you, Helm, was saying that the 2049 does not exist. On its own, that film was not bad. But the first film did not need a sequel. The first film was good the way it ended. It didn't need a sequel. We didn't need an answer to anything. So, with that, I'm inclined to agree that it does not exist as a Blade Runner film, maybe, perhaps. Like, it trivializes the first film a bit. It's like if there was a sequel to Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, or, I don't know, any of the other Dick's books. Like, part of the point is the ambiguity. And then we have the plotitis disease. Yeah, I think if the bit with old Deckard wasn't there, the film would have been a lot better. Well, I can just walk to the police station. Okay. Interesting.
Lockup.
Let's see if we have anything new to say to this guy.
You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting
I
up.
don't have an inventory in the traditional sense. This is not really playing by standard adventure game rules.
Ground floor. Mainframe and ground floor.
The problem, I suppose, is that it's branded as a sequel. It is a sequel. If it was another film in that world, I think that's okay. Done by a different director as well.
Mainframe and shooting range.
During his last election campaign, Governor Kolvig promised a bold new plan of action to clean up the worst regions of the highly toxic debris that surrounds our city, the so-called kipple. Just how much progress has been made since then? We spoke to the governor just before his weekly meeting with the city council.
Our studies have shown that the kipple's effect upon Los Angeles is minor. The radiation and toxic waste is contained in relatively small pockets, all miles distant from the city center. Nevertheless, cleaning things up out there is a worthwhile goal, especially with the thousands of specials living on the city fringes. For now, all I can say is that we're looking at several options, and I'm sure everyone will be pleasantly surprised by our final proposal.
The specials? Don't remember this term. I mean, it's not going to have anything new. This is something that I have access to in my flat and as well. Do we have new data to
Uploading
upload?
personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
There was a video, right? Didn't the guy on the phone say they got a video with the attack? The floating guy? Do I need to go down and speak to the other guy, perhaps?
Ground floor.
From memory, from that one time I watched it, I think if it wasn't a sequel, I would have taken it. I think it was not bad. It was pretty decent. I did like it for what if I approach it completely independently of the first film, I think I liked it. Yeah, old Ford was completely unnecessary, I think. Money. Give me some money.
Can the department float me some chin yen? This investigation's getting expensive.
That's actually what I'm asking for.
Department tab, okay? This is a personal loan.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
This goddamn city don't know how to manage funds. They've been flush for years.
I thought we were under budget.
Trust me, ain't nobody getting rich unless they're sneaking some on the side. Hell, I can barely pay for the fuel for my car.
Ever hear of public transportation?
Get out of here before I throw my desk at you.
Hmm.
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You'd be amazed at how accommodating a man can be after his hemorrhoids get lanced. You really been surprising the troops around here, kid. Gaff says you work that retirement like a champ.
Just doing the job.
Yeah, well, don't get too cocky. Those sixes can be damn unpredictable.
That I know.
Payments is wiring the advance to your account as we speak.
How much?
Couple hundred Chinian. Enough to buy a sandwich or two. We gotta hold back the rest until the lab does the autopsy. Paperwork, you know. Shouldn't take more than a couple of days.
So, the check's in the mail.
Hey, don't worry. The boys upstairs want to keep our best and brightest happy. Any idea what you want to spend it on?
I was thinking maybe a companion for my animal at home.
Forget that. Buy yourself something nice. Once you start carving up that juicy bacon, kid, the taste never goes away. The great things in life, believe me, you'll just be wanting more and more.
Thanks for encouraging me to develop existential perfectionism. That always goes well. He's a great example to live by, that guy, after all. I like the imagery in the second film. I like that it was so different and distinct from the first one.
Laboratory.
While paying homage to the original film, but the bits outside the city, I think that were really memorable.
Laboratory.
Have anything news here? No one to talk to. Okay.
Roof.
Will my car be here, considering I walked here? It's not. Good. I like that.
Ground floor.
What's the name of the protagonist? A good point. What's his name? That guy. It's not like Ford was not a pretty guy. Pretty boy. Yeah. Nothing else here. Let's go back to the flat. Oh, I like this touch. That wherever you leave your car, that's where it stays.
Floor number, please.
No, that only works with horses, apparently. I would think that there would be some kind of automatic delivery of your car, like in Cyberpunk. What's here? Chinatown. Run Center's animals. And we have... Oh, the Tyrell building. Alright, I suppose we're going here.
McCoy, LPD.
Just a minute.
Where do I go?
Grav test on the east wing, 66th floor. Here's the footage from the security cameras. You get a pretty good look at the man's face.
How'd he get past you guys?
He pretended to be a delivery man. Dr. Eisenduller ordered in a lot, so it didn't seem unusual.
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
One more thing.
I've told you everything I know, Detective. I gotta work. These monitors don't watch themselves.
Yeah, it's a tough gig.
Nice dig. Hmm. Wait, that's going out, right? Yeah. Yeah, 97. What was out in 97? We're still PlayStation 1 97, right? This would have looked pretty amazing for its time. Making sure I don't miss anything here. Looks like there's a lot of buttons, but nothing to press. Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
They are, yeah.
I seen worse, but not by much.
Learn anything?
You could strain him through a sieve.
Strain him through a sieve. Okay.
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens. I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
Yeah,
I'd
my
seen
guy.
more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours,
Right.
and now it was dogs. I thought about...
So these are dogs, right? It's very hard to tell, though, what I'm looking at in the environment. Like, this bit and how much is animated and the lighting effects are really impressive for the time. But I don't know if this is like a byproduct of the voxel models. This stuff is really hard to make out.
Obviously, he'd been killed with an explosive, and not just because he'd been plastered on the wall with 1,000 strokes. The detonator wire I pulled out of his skull told the whole story, but I wondered why the killer didn't just shoot him. Disgusting.
Shooting is so passé.
You spot anything you think I ought to know about, tell me.
Absolutely.
That's it?
The detonator wire I pulled out of his skull told the whole story, but I wondered why the killer didn't just shoot him.
I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
Kingston Kitchens. Where have I heard that before?
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the Tyrell building. Tyrell's surveillance system recorded the whole shebang. Tyrell security will have the disc for you when you get there. You'll be good, killer.
Positive result. Subject is human.
Okay, let's go check that disk then. Doesn't look like there's anything left else here for me to do or pick up.
Lagging behind again?
Guza didn't say anything about me working with a partner.
Oh, in a pig's ass, Slim. No, I'm following up on my own. Could be it's linked to this Tyrell debacle.
How's yours connected to mine?
I'm still putting the pieces together. It's all stored in Esper's mainframe. You hear about the Moonbus massacre?
Gaff mentioned it.
Could be our cases are overlapping. I might keep you posted.
Do that.
Yo, I had another dialogue. Option. So this is not a game where I say everything then.
You friendly with Eisendeller?
Most of the employees I see coming in morning and night, but old Marcus, Dr. Eisendeller, he almost never left his lab.
He afraid of somebody?
I think it had something to do with the air outside and the germs. I once heard him complain about it.
Smart. What was his job?
Grav Test Chief Engineer. The lab runs tests to see how a replicant would perform in different planetary gravitational fields. That kind of thing. One of the other engineers could tell you more.
One of the other engineers. But I didn't see anyone else around here to talk to.
How do I get in to see the big boss?
You don't, unless he wants to see you.
Okay. How do I make him want to see me?
Well, you could call his personal assistant.
Who is?
Don't know offhand.
Yeah, I get the picture. I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Well, that elevator only goes up to the crime scene. There's another investigator there, or a photographer, I suppose. There's nowhere else to go here but out. So I can't ask other engineers about it. Now, let's go check the video.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete. Scanning video disk. One enhanceable image found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database. Tyrell Grav Test Lab.
Mm-hmm. How did it turn around?
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me. Like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row. Give me a hard copy of that.
All right. Anything else here? Oh.
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe? Give me a hard copy of that.
I didn't think that would be a clue. That was cool. Could be a password to something, perhaps. Oh, there's not a dog here. No. What about this doggo? More enhancement. No? No more enhancement? That's okay. What else we got here? Yeah, this must be something. Or not.
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens. Give me a hard copy of that.
Didn't we find that already? Like the actual box? I think we found that. Or was it this? No, it was the other thing. I think the stuff that is already scattered around doesn't matter. This is the thing that he used to pretend to come in. Yeah, if that's the case, I do like that because there's not just one way to solve this. This seems like a pizza box that we don't care about. Is this anything else? Not much more enhancement. Enhancement! I think I got everything from here. Or it looks like I got enough clues to try to follow this up. If not, I can come back. Yes. All right. Save. I'm trying to be a little bit more deliberate with the save naming because when I was loading the game for the day, it's like, which one is it? So, Rasta dude. Duda? Right. Sure. Yeah, yeah, you're right. That's the bit I don't like about this game. The timed clunky action. Because I don't know if there was a way to avoid the soup. I'm guessing it's here. Alright, so.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me. Like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoy Row.
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Kingston Kit.
Oh, again, they're both up here. That's good.
Before?
Most of the employees I see coming in morning and night, but old Marcus, Dr. Eisenduer, he almost never left his lab. I think it had something to do with the air outside and the germs. I once heard him complain about it.
Yeah, all right. So, let's do a more explanatory save, which is... Kingston Kitchen. Yep. That's not it, though. Is it? I don't even know if it's here. Like I would intuitively, I would search that name up to see where it is, but it doesn't. I've not seen anywhere in the game where I can do that, unless I've missed it, and I do it from my Just curious how the other guy is not coming up with a photo of that suspect. Or is it this guy? Yeah, okay. No, it's not this guy. This guy. There we go. And I have a license plate I found in here. What was the point of that license plate? Right, so far, every other area I've discovered has been automatically added to the map. So I assumed the kitchen was here.
McCoy, LPD.
He doesn't care. It's like starting at the side of the road, just yelling his name. You're not real, man. No, I am. I'm the real McCoy. Okay, this is a new place.
You know who deals in insects down here?
You don't want insects? They're no good companion. But fish. Fish are good. I have every kind of fish for you. Blowfish, dorado, miniature sailfish. Very friendly.
No, thanks. I got a dog at home.
Fish just as good as dog.
No, my dog is real.
Real? Oh, you must make lots of money.
Let's get back to insects. Official LPD business.
Down at end of Animal Row, you see big green sign? You try there. Good luck with dog, friend. Hope he stays healthy.
Sheep.
Alright. New save. I want to go in here to see what's in here first, though. I'm a little bit wary of going first somewhere where I'm meant to go later and messing things up.
Two minutes. That's how much time I give every stranger that wanders in here off the street.
Sell a lot of stuff that way?
I don't encourage browsers. What impresses me are people who know what they want and are not afraid to pay for it.
What's the most expensive thing you got in here?
Value is a relative notion. What's significant to you might be meaningless to me.
And vice versa.
Everything here is guaranteed. The finest, most authentic anyone can get.
Great shot.
Let me tell you what I want, and maybe I'll impress you.
Or my paperwork is in order.
Doesn't matter. I don't read anyhow. What's your name?
Easel.
Ever consort with a group called CARS? C-A-R-S?
CARS. What is that?
Citizens Against Replicant Slavery.
I don't have time for such pursuits.
How about Spencer Gregorian?
The same goes for him, whoever he is.
Funny, because he described you to a T. Even down to that stupid little ponytail you got.
It's called a tromagi.
What would you say if I told you Gregorian named you as one of the people who was there when the Tyrell building blew up?
There's a mistake somewhere along the chain of communication.
So, you're denying all involvement?
I won't lie to you, Detective. There was a time in my life when I might have been involved with such an organization. I actually care. But now, all I care about is my business. I am nothing but a humble salesman. Perhaps I can interest you in this camera. 100 years ago, it was a cherished item. Whole families sat for portraits.
I've seen plenty of photographs in my time.
Have you ever seen this?
Touché. Yeah, I've lost him. 100%.
McCoy, LPD. I got a couple of questions for you, Captain.
First one's on the house. The rest you pay for. You want chit-chat, you hire a hooker. This ain't no social club.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
That's it? Okay. Let's check his place, I guess, at least. Hang on, what are these photos? But we got this as well, right? Which is this, right? I don't know if that actually helps me.
Locked.
Perhaps. Perhaps. This kind of works in films, so. Right. What do we have in here? What do we have in here? Let's not go down there just yet.
There were off-world rifles here and more. Grenades, explosives, modern rifles, even some police-issue restricted weaponry. Ezo wasn't some small-time fence, but a big-time arms dealer. The exact arms that renegade replicants would be looking for to survive in the big city. Nothing else there.
Come on. I double clicked. Didn't take. What's this? Less atmosphere. Not sure that was a good move. Is that all I'm doing down here? Ah, no, okay. This is not what I expected. Is it green because it's lit as green, or is it green because it's like some Is this meant to communicate that this is really dirty or radioactive of some kind? Interesting. That's not a leaf I can shoot now, alright. I should. But I'm pretty sure I won't. How do I get through here, though, is the question. Perhaps if I find a way to get down from another place. The water is glowing, but it could have underwater lights. Like really fancy sewers. So if I turn this back on, what happens? Huh. Huh. Right. I don't know why I did that and what that achieved. But okay. Oh, wait. I came from here. Right.
I am not about to have all my hard work obliterated just because you stumbled into my shop, Detective. Westerners need guns and hardware. All I need is will.
Ah! Okay.
You blew your retirement loot this time, Slim.
What are you doing here?
Tracking this piece of shit. What are you doing here besides putting your nuts on the chopping block?
Investigating Ezo. Maybe we should compare notes.
Maybe you should find another line of work. Just in case I'm not around to bail you out next time. I'll wait for the uniforms. Why don't you grab yourself a slice of quiche or something? And pick up a bottle of scotch for the real Blade Runner, will ya? Just kidding, Slim.
Nothing more to find. Hey.
Been pretty busy, haven't you, Slim?
Why does she call him Slim? Hawkers. Bullet Bob's... No. Bullet Runner Bob's surplus? Bullet Bob's. Let's go and see what Bullet Bob has to say.
That a 45 blaster under your coat, or you just happy to be here?
You got good eyes.
They ought to be. They're the only organs of mine that survived the Phobos Wars intact.
Ray McCoy, Rep Detect.
Blade Runner, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I'd gone to the insect shop first, but then how? He was a suspect, so...
Jesus.
How come I never heard of you?
I just got assigned.
Yeah, I'm kind of buddies with Davey Holden. How's he doing?
Word is he's gonna be okay.
That skin job must have been pretty damn quick getting by Davey like that. He's the best in the business.
He'll be back on the job soon. You got any decent ammo for my piece?
You mean the good stuff? 'Cause I know them police issue spitballs just don't cut it.
Not these days.
Yeah, I know how it is. If you want to drop a skin job, you need a little extra oomph. I got a few clips around here somewhere, if you got the chin yen for it.
Okay, let's have it.
Right, now I'm curious, because previously he mentioned something in the tutorial. Oh, there it is. And this is another bullet. Okay, that did not read as a bullet to me. Right, okay. Sure.
You want to make it as a Blade Runner? You ought to do your own investigations.
Well, talking to you is an investigation.
Jesus.
Right.
There were off-world rifles here and more. Grenades, explosives, modern rifles, even some police-issue restricted weaponry.
Right. Hang on.
Step up, step up. Mama Isabella cooked you something special. Put a glow in your cheek.
McCoy, LPD. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Questions? They always need answers.
Sometimes they need more questions. Let's buy some stew first.
That stew's looking tasty.
Fix you right up. Only dirty chinion. It put a spring in your step, man. The ladies, they be loving you.
This guy work for you?
No, but I wish he do. He be one fine-looking man.
You sure? Never seen him before.
I'd remembered him for sure.
You send a lot of deliveries over to Marcus Eisendaler at the Tyrell building?
Eisendaler. Oh, Eisendaler, yeah. Let me tell you, that man can't eat.
Send anything over lately?
No, sir. No deliveries to him no more. Not since last month. He be way behind on his bill.
Not for a month, eh?
At least. No more till him pay up.
You may have a little trouble collecting. He's dead.
No response.
Thanks for your time.
Okay, so the guy does not work here. Supposedly. I don't see anything around here. So let's keep going. Ah, okay, just came around here. So if I click on him, I'll have another drink. He doesn't seem to be doing anything else. I guess.
Pour me one.
No, okay.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
This seems to be just here for flavor. It doesn't seem to be affecting him in any way. Alright, let's go check the insect shop.
Nice looking creatures you have around here.
See? Good product. Scorpius, my best work. Finest quality. In poison.
Isn't that illegal?
I have permit, senor. My customers demand authenticity.
This your work?
Ah, Dragon.
Dragon?
See? Anosoptera. Dragonfly late of the American South Swampland.
You sell jewelry with dragonflies?
Item like that, very special significance. Very rare, senor. Estate item, and most likely part of large collection. Person must have plenteous money to obtain a collection.
More than I can afford.
You try Hawker Circle. Might want to trek with this. With luck, you may find.
If this is from a collection, I'm also looking for the other pieces.
I make you a deal. I found out where to get dragonfly jewelry. Then, you buy a piece, right? For special lady friend? You come back later.
I'll do that.
You take care, chasing the dragon.
We're gonna get some jewelry for the doggo. We have anything new here?
See? Anosoptera.
Right, this one.
Dragonfly late of the American South Swampland. Item like that, very special significance. Very rare, senor. Estate item, and most likely part of large collection.
How do we get out of this? All right.
Might I interest you in a snake lover one?
No.
Not today, thanks.
I don't want to see your snake. My mama always told me to not accept snakes from strangers in alleyways. Yes. That would have... not with voxels. but perhaps with voxels. I don't know. I've not... Are there any more recent or more modern examples of voxels, of voxel games that look good? And also, why... Do you have any idea why they chose to go with voxels on this game? Ah, we're back here. Huh. Okay. I like how connected the places start to feel like once you start walking around. Wait, this is a clue that we've not done anything with. Because point&click doesn't light as well in this area. Oh, so it was a lighting choice. Interesting. Were there any other games in this area with voxels? I mean, I was mostly playing on consoles at the time, so... Or not mostly. I was only playing on consoles at the time, so I don't remember voxel games. Outcast.
Interesting.
That rings a bell. Okay. There's nothing here. Unless I can I go back in?
I've gotten all I can from that.
Alright, okay. Well, I suppose in that... I suppose that it made it a good choice to have voxels in for this game, because lighting seems to be really important. It just makes stuff a little bit harder to make out. And looks a little bit less solid? Oh, what is this?
Careful, senor. You're poisoned.
Right.
Scorpions?
See? Finest quality. Perhaps you purchased one?
I don't think so. They're beautiful, though. I've never seen one before.
Oh, that'd be too, senor.
Right. Okay, let's go back to the station and see if we can find anything in the pictures.
Anything unusual happening down here?
I haven't heard much. All been very quiet.
I don't know, just the shooting that just happened around the corner?
I was fresh out of Leeds. Poking around Hawker's Circle had been a waste of time. I had nothing to connect this Ezo character to the Eisendaler murder. But if the replicants had done in one Tyrell scientist, maybe they'd go after another. And the subcontractors down on DNA Row didn't have Tyrell's security to protect them.
Does that mean that the photos have nothing? Are these timed now? Like if I choose to go here and don't go straight there, will another murder happen in the meantime? That's a question. Perhaps.
Hey, pal.
Sky. Look at this guy.
What's shaking, baby? Haven't I seen you around these parts before?
Could be. I get around.
You ever get down to Nightclub Row, you ought to check out my act. I'm just warming up the room, but it's better than a kick in the pants, you dig?
What kind of stuff do you do?
What kind of... You kidding, baby? I do it all! I am the direct extension of Frankie, Sammy D, and Dino Martini.
Who?
Man, you really must be dozing in Squaresville if you're asking who the voice is. You know, old Blue Eyes. The chairman of the board? Sinatra, man.
The guy's been dead for 20 years.
Well, you're gonna remember the name Gordo Frizz just like old Blue Eyes. I ain't on the Marquis of Early's just yet, but it's coming, I promise you.
Sure.
What you want? I'm busy.
Respect the guy. Respect the guy.
Excuse me.
Deliveries to where?
LPD, I got a couple of questions.
Talk, always talk. You wait, you no take up time. Busy.
Marcus Eisendaler is dead.
Okay, we talk. Quick, come. What you want?
Do they have the same actors voicing them?
Eisendaler?
Eisendaler? No time for him. No go to lab. Eisendaler test off-world gravity to work important organs. Visual center, you see?
Marcus is dead.
To work hard all night, all day, no stop, no break, no OT.
Did you hear me?
Of course I hear you. You think I'm deaf? Your time more important, man. Eisendaler dead. Maraji may be dead. You out chasing skirts.
Maraji?
You eat supper with Maraji every night, no fail. Sometimes Chinese, sometimes Indian, sometimes home cooked. Sometimes we go up and eat with twins.
Maraji didn't show. Did you call him?
I call. I knock. 10 minutes ago, door locked. No answer. Where you come from, huh?
What?
Nothing.
Tell me this.
Hey, wait. LPT, you there for something, huh? LPT? I'm very busy. Eyes won't wait for nothing.
All right. Do another save just to be safe. Oh, what's this? Was it a picture for the save? Ah, it is. Okay.
What's going on? Who did this?
Help me, sir. Please, help me. It is going to blow.
What's going to blow?
Wait, maybe I can disarm it.
No! There is no time. And he said, if you touch it...
Good thing I saved.
What's going on? Who did this?
Help me, sir. Please, help me. It is
Just shoot the
going to
chain, I
blow.
suppose. No? Fuck it. Alright, let's try again. It's not working. Fuck it. We're all dead anyway.
Who did this?
Help me, sir. Please, help me. It is going to blow.
Is it this that I shoot? Yes.
Run! Run!
Do we survive? No? Okay.
What's going on? Who did this?
Help me, sir. Please, help me. It is going to blow. Run! Run!
Where?
Hold on.
Okay.
An ambulance will be coming.
You must warn the twins. Up there. Up the stairs.
The twins? Did they do this?
No. Tall man with dreadlocks. The bomber. And another with beard. Piercing eyes.
What did they want?
The DNA information. The... God forgive me. I told them about the twins.
Don't shoot. McCoy, Rep D-Check, BR61661.
What do you know about this?
Got a dead man here. Victim of an explosion. His name was Miraji. He was able to give me a description of the two perps just before he bought the farm.
Yeah? They skin jobs? Or you just in the right place at the wrong time?
I'm practically waxing their tails, officer. I'm that close. But I don't have a lot of time. You mind,
Mopping up here? Just do me a favor and kick some rep ass, okay? It's high time someone got them illegals off the street.
Appreciate it.
This is 32 Sector 3 reporting a homicide, possible act of terrorism.
Alright, I will do him a favor if he asks nicely. I can't refuse. Right. Save. Save! Boom. Boom. Can I turn it off or? Okay.
I recognized the logo on the envelope. It was definitely Runsitter's Animal Sales, but I didn't expect to find hundreds of chinion inside. I didn't know what it was for, but I'd bet the farm it wasn't on Runsitter's books. The VidPhone was one of those old Zenith jobs, the last electronic tech that was still produced on this continent, in Mexico to be exact. No wonder the sucker was on the blink. Half the workspace was tidy, the other half a total disaster area. The tenants were clearly the oddest of odd couples.
Is this all there is to this area? I can't click on a clipboard.
Hello, Luther. Hello, Lance. You have no new messages and one saved voice-only message. Would you like to hear the saved message again?
Absolutely.
Hello, it's J.F. Sebastian. I hope you guys are all right. I tried to talk to Dr. Terrell about your reinstatement, reemployment, but I haven't been able to get through to him yet. He's kinda angry, and you know what a cool customer he is. I don't know what happened between you guys, but I'm still trying. If you want to get together, I'm still at the Bradbury. I'll be here all night.
Message saved automatically. To delete, please state your deletion security number.
Not right now. Thanks.
The pleasure's all ours at Sino Bell.
Hmm. All right, let's take a short break, and I'll be back to see where I'm going next. You can go in the back too. Was that in the first place I went with a guy from the film? The eyes. Is that what you meant? Hmm. Hmm. I guess I could have. Oh, is this where you meant like you can go in the back too? This place, or I'm confused. In the back of the place with the eyes, or in the back like where I went? Oh, here. Okay. Oh, wait, this is different? No, okay. Right, okay, let's take a quick break. Right, so we didn't find the twins, so we've not warned the twins. Thank you. Thank you for waiting. I'd be tired of standing, so I'm sitting again.
Don't miss anything.
There ain't nothing left, Detective.
You got a sheet or something we could cover him with?
Nah, nothing. Cold Cup boys have been dragging ass.
I go back in. Like, The place would have been on fire
Bomb
now,
had been
right?
sloppy. He kept the charge small enough to leave the wall standing. If he just wanted to take out Miraji, this was overkill. If my instincts were right, he was the same Joker who lit up the Tyrell building. Dangerous, but still an amateur.
Hmm.
Locked. No way through here.
Nothing else seems to be here anymore. Like, I mean, not much would have survived this anyway. Okay. I go back to this guy. Does he need a warning of some kind?
What you do, huh?
Listen to me.
Busy. You not delivery man. You go away. Distraction all day long. Never stop. Loud noises on the street. Beep, beep, boom, 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 boom. Always make me drop eyes.
That'd be Dermo design burning to the ground.
Oh? What of Marathi?
He didn't make it.
You leave now, okay? Very busy. Must work.
Hmm. Alright, nothing to say to him. Is there anywhere else to go in this area other than these three places? I go in there. This is just on this side, that side. That side is the same. This goes here. Is this? No. Okay. Right. Where do we go now? Animoid, not animal. Okay. Let's go check the photos maybe, perhaps.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
All right.
Hawker's
Let's see.
Circle.
Nah. Can't really go any closer. This doesn't seem to be relevant. I would guess that there would be something in this picture. Who's this guy? Okay, that's enough. Any reflections or anything? Um, hmm. Perhaps this is just flavor. See the other photo.
China bar.
And these seems to be just two randos, so not really relevant to anything. Oh,
That guy sure gets
Oh.
around. Give me a hard copy of that.
it went randos after all. Again, weird though how the image turns around. Like this is the back of his head. Like I would, it would be more plausible by CSI standards, I suppose, getting his face from some reflection, weird reflection of here or something. But that, all right. So there was nothing here, but we found the guy here. Hmm. I wonder if the guy in the lockup has seen him. Can I ask him about it?
You keeping busy, pal?
No.
Please leave me alone. My migraine's out.
Well, that doesn't seem to be the case. Let's get out of here.
Roof.
Unless
Laboratory.
we have anything new from the morgue? No. Okay.
Ground floor. Roof.
The guy who'd set the bomb had been sloppy. He kept the charge small enough to leave the wall standing if he just wanted to take out Mirage.
Hello, it's J.F. Sebastian. I hope you guys are all right. I tried to talk to Dr. Terrell about your reinstatement, reemployment, but I haven't been able to get through to him yet. He's kinda angry, and you know what a cool customer he is. I don't know what happened between you guys, but I'm still trying. If you want to get together, I'm still at the Bradbury. I'll be here all night.
The Bradbury. The Bradbury. Okay.
Of course I hear you. You think I'm deaf?
The dog collar has a name on it. I recognized the logo on the envelope. It was definitely Runsitter's Animal Sales, but I didn't expect to find hundreds of...
Right.
No. Tall man with
Okay.
dreadlocks.
I think we need to... We have a couple of clues here. So... I'm not sure what the Bradbury is. Unless it's a place in one of the other areas. Or I suppose I could... Yeah, let's go back here. See if there's anything has opened up.
Messy up there, isn't it?
And how does he know? Well, I suppose they were... No, the camera was
I may have more
shut
questions
off.
for you later on.
Yes, sir.
No questions. There is that connection between the twins and Tyrell, but also, but I guess that is also a reference. Oh, what's this?
It was a Tyrell sales brochure for the Nexus series, the kind of glossy hype that ends up littering the floor at trade shows. This one was for the new entertainment model, a comedian designed to entertain the troops off-world.
I was gonna say maybe that was just a reference to the film. Also, what's the relevance of what I just found? If there is any.
It was a Tyrell sales brochure for the Nexus series, the kind of glossy hype that ends up littering...
Photographer is gone. Unless I've missed a clue in here, I don't think I can do anything else. And I don't think I've missed a clue.
Disgusting.
Although you never know, because, okay, there's a second thing here I missed.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me. Like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row.
But somehow he knew this? How? Oh, from the video.
Like an insect.
Right.
I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me. Like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row.
Okay, so again, another example of being able to find clues multiple ways. That's cool. That is cool. So where do I go now? We have a clue for the twins, but I don't know where that place is. Bradbury's. Yeah, yeah. It's had some, I suppose, a couple of incidents where I'm not really sure if I could have solved them differently, or I could have done something else. Let's go back here. So, okay, there are the sewers that I can't go through. And it looks like perhaps there's a way to get there from above. Should I be looking at, like, manhole covers? If they're usable? Alright. I guess we're not gonna get anything out of him other than drinks. Can't see I can see any manhole covers though. That goes down. Go this way. I remember there was one in the picture the guy took of me. But it's not in the scene where I am here for me to click on. Like it was somewhere back here, but I can't see it. So maybe that's not the way. Not the way to go. Some here can walk there. Where's there? The where we started. In case there's a cover there. Would this count as one? Probably. But not one I can use to get down.
Locked. I've gotten all I can from that.
Okay. Nothing else here then. I mean, I can check the Chinatown. Could that place be there? Unless... Hang on.
Handsome man like you has lady friend, of course.
All my girl cares about is food and love.
Oh, how romantic. What is this girl's name?
Maggie.
Maggie. Ah, Maggie, senor. It's perfect.
Oh.
Not?
Sure.
It's kind of ugly, but you tug me good.
What did we get? All right. Wait, is that... Has this exhausted these dialogues?
Anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
Okay. Because I'm never sure what counts as later when an NPC tells you that in a game. Because something else did occur between here, between the NPC telling that perhaps report to your boss. Is he my boss? Well, first of all, we got a doggo present. We need to give the present to the doggo. Yeah, a lot of stuff has happened. I guess I'm assuming that he's getting that info from me uploading the stuff to the mainframe. But maybe that's not how it works. My boss.
Your floor number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
It's a pretty cool looking elevator. Hey, Maggie. Maggie. Right.
Who's the best dog in the whole world?
The bracelet, man. Give her the bracelet.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
No? No inventory to give the doggo? Okay. That's fine. It's okay.
Who's the best dog in the whole world?
Got some love with the doggo. That's good enough. Yeah. Alright, let's head back to the... Oop, not here. The station.
Your floor number, please.
Roof.
Double click. Trying to think, have I uploaded everything to the mainframe?
Frame and shooting range.
Let's just make sure, and then I'll go talk to the boss.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
I think this is just for the photos. Nothing else seems to happen with the other stuff. Okay, if I button mash the mouse, he runs faster. Oh, he's not here. He's not here. Can I look through his stuff?
We get a new weapons shipment?
I can. Ooh. What does that mean? I don't know. Is my boss dodgy? There's quite the collection of microphones, eh? So, is he doing a cop podcast? Nothing else here. All right. A lot has happened, but nothing else seems to be happening in the places. We're waiting on some lab report as well. That has not come up yet. No. I expected no, but...
Roof.
Perhaps he would. Or was he? Here, right? Yeah. Although I no idea what the relevance of that weapons shipment might be, and to what. There are two cases running in parallel. That one is I find myself accidentally involved in one. Don't they do anything with these retired people? Just leave them lying there?
You want to make it as a Blade Runner? You ought to do your own investigations.
Okay, no new dialogue. And it's not the kind of game where I can present a piece of evidence to an NPC to talk about it. That doesn't seem to be the case. I actually don't really do anything with them. It's a list of clues that I can review.
You want to make it as a blade?
Yeah, it's the same thing. Hmm. I'll go down here again. I haven't double checked that space. Although I doubt anything's changed here, like for me to be able to traverse the sewers. No. This needs to be extended somehow. If I'm to go anywhere here.
Impossible.
Breathes heavily. It's impossible, man.
That's impossible.
Okay. He's exerting himself thinking about a jump he needs to make. I did. He didn't say anything new. Well, there's a weapons shipment here.
Nothing else there. Nothing else there.
There doesn't seem to be a connection. Is that me? Yeah, that's me. So, right. So the prime suspect was in a photo in the China bar. But I don't seem to be getting new dialogue in the China bar other than getting drinks.
Nice bracelet, tough guy. Who's Maggie, your mom?
Oh, okay.
She's a dog.
So is my wife, but I sure as hell don't brag about it.
Pour me one.
Just one?
No, it's just a drink again. Just more flavored dialogue. How about if I shoot him? Unless there's something here. Oh, I've not talked to this lady again. So, let's try this one. Nope. Talk to the eye doctor in the street lab again. Is that an actual hint or just wondering? I don't think he reacted to the gun. I think it was just a standard animation. I'm curious. Nope. I think it was just a coincidence with his animation. Right, let's try the guy in the eye lab.
Not good time now. Come back later. 呢個細蚊仔喺邊度啊？你喺呢度啦，咪快啲嚟呢度啦。咁靚仔啊！你個 iris 呢真係大啦。
Oh. Oh, okay.
You mentioned twins.
Yes. Luther and Lance, Siamese twins, live above Miraji.
They're genetic designers?
Were. Till last month. Got the boot, shit can.
From who?
Big boss, who else? Hey, if I tell her, you go ask them. I waste no more time. You think I nose around everybody's business, huh?
It's kind of odd because you click on an NPC and like a dialogue happens and they don't say anything else. And then I assume that's it. The thing I came in, I'm pretty sure I came in here after the explosion and I clicked on him. And he was like, no, I don't have time. And he mentioned some noises that were distracting him and he told him about the explosion and then it didn't go anywhere else. But yeah.
Miraji's some kind of DNA designer?
Yeah, subcontractor like me. He funny though, like old movies. Miraji master chef. Twins go crazy when he cooks.
Yeah, it's a bit odd because like even now we have more dialogue options, but then the dialogue tree doesn't stay open, which is how games usually work. So I keep not thinking about this.
What's Sebastian been up to lately?
Sebastian? He do what always do, nervous system. Very important to Dr. Terrell.
Where do I find him?
He had old building down the alley. Bradbury Hotel, I think. You walk down the alley?
Alright, we found the place.
What about this Lance? What kind of guy is he?
Why, he like Luther, only different. Don't know which.
That's so?
One long hair, talk a lot, always make deal. Other more quiet, work much harder.
What kind of deals?
Sell this, sell that, no matter what weather. Like salesman. Very hard to take, no trust, no way.
Did Lance sell something to Runsiter?
Who? Never heard of Runsiter. No time for charades. Sound like this, sound like that, look like this.
Sorry to bother you.
Alright, now we're done with him. Let's do a save. Bradbury! Wait, it's not the map? Is it... Do I just walk there from there? Oh, okay. Right. I never pay actual attention to like directions in these games because I'm like, oh, it's gonna be on the map. Yeah, I'm just checking the area. This looks fucking awesome though. For 97 game. Save indeed. Inside Bradbury. Yes, I overwrite the other save and then I'm fucked. Elevator. Or ground floor. Let's explore the ground floor first. Because it looks like it has pre-rendered like environments, but then they all interact with light, which is pretty amazing. They do. They do. Is this getting the elevator? Oh, it is. Ah. Wait. Did I just walk up there instead of taking the elevator? Is that what happened? They bankrupted the whole studio to make this game. Okay. He does, yes. That is pretty impressive. Was it so expensive to make, or did not sell at all?
So glad to see you.
Or was it just really mismanaged?
It was some kind of freakish toy, half mechanical, half organic. Rep technology for sure, but no one was going to give me any retirement bonus for it.
The great combo of game development.
It was some kind of freakish toy, half mechanic, rep technology for sure.
Alright, this is really creepy. This place is really creepy.
I couldn't tell who was winning, and I didn't much care. Chess was a little slow for me.
Not sociopathic enough to ruin their game.
I didn't have time to stop for synthetic eggs. I remember tasting a real one back when I was a kid. It was like liquid sunshine. Damn tasty.
I would never think to describe an egg like liquid sunshine. No interaction with this guy. But interaction with this guy. Or gal.
It wasn't a rep and it wasn't human, and it still gave me the willies.
What did they make before this game?
More useless junk.
Was this a one-off for the studio?
Resuming interrupted print job.
Wait.
Nothing more to find.
Where did that come out of?
DNA research, incept dates, a lot of jargon, but I'd bet my spinner it was valuable to somebody.
Okay. Did we get anything out? Oh.
I couldn't tell who was winning. And
Chess table. Why is that a clue?
It was a little slow for me.
Okay. Was it? I mean, this doesn't look like a game that came out of an amateur studio or someone who wasn't experienced in making video games. It's just I have no idea. Mostly because this falls within that gap I have for PC gaming. And being like named after a film that I really liked, I had always dismissed it as a, I don't know, bad tie-in video game. So I never really paid attention to it until at some point you told me that it was supposed to be good. I'm like, all right, I'll Maybe give it a go then. Wait, oh no, there was something there. Or was that me? No, I think that was me. He just walked behind my cursor. Man, oh, they made red alert. Fair enough. That's why I don't know about them. That could not be any farther from my interests. Alright, I've been in here. Okay, navigation is a little bit weird. Like I get lost easily in this game. Or at least in this place. So if I go in here, I'm here, and then going back here gets me here. Alright, and this door. Oh, no. This door is this place? I think. Yeah. Alright, space is a bit weird in this place. Give me 1 second. Alright, that's where I came from. Nothing seems to be interactable in this area. Or room, rather. Okay. Did I just break it? The fuck, dude? Alright, fuck it. Vandalize everything. Why? But no these. These are fine. We're not touching this side. Only this. Why? What was the point of this? Why did I do this? Oh. I just made a ladder. Alright. I didn't... That was not... Fuck!
That'll do, Sadiq. Enough!
Oh, you think he found us, man?
One of the design subcons must have talked. Unstable personalities, to say the least.
Told you we should have blown up the old block.
It would have created problems down the line.
We got problem now, man.
This one? He's not a problem. He's an opportunity. You're weak, my friend. I expected so much more from you.
I'm thinking our brother not hearing too good.
Oh, he hears us. Isn't that right, McCoy?
You ready to give up fruitless nightmare, man? Come back to family?
He doesn't have a choice. He never did.
Let me kill him, man.
No.
We got no time to be patient. The gal, she's sick. She not gonna get no better.
That's where you're wrong, Sadiq. She will live.
Maybe. But this one, he got it coming bad.
Believe me, he's the least of our problems.
You're talking crazy. The hunter be dangerous.
A fool sees not the same tree a wise man sees.
I'm no fool, man.
You must have a little faith, my friend. Without contraries is no progression.
How can you trust any of their kind?
We have been manipulated by them, correct? Now they're going to see exactly what lies on the other side of the horizon.
How long have I been here, Lucy?
How do you know my name?
I saw your things at Runciter's. Did you feel bad when they killed those animals?
They were so pretty and sweet. I hoped Father wouldn't do it. But Mr. Runciter deserved retribution. That's what Father said.
Why?
'Cause he treated me bad. Like I belonged to him.
I'm sorry.
Are you really the hunter? Like Father says?
It's my job.
Why? What do you have against us?
Nothing, it's just... the law.
Would you hurt me?
I promise you I won't.
Father will be back soon.
Interesting. All right. That is quite a lot of progress I did today. And a flashback on Mars, yes. If it was a flashback, yeah. It's I was quite ambivalent based on yesterday's session, but I'm warming up to it quite a bit. I think it's doing a pretty good job with the vibe and the atmosphere, and the writing is pretty decent so far. It is a slow burn, yeah. I don't... What I don't like, I suppose, is the unpredictability that it has as a game. Like it's not staying within its genre. So I'm a little bit... I don't know what to trust. Like what the contract between me and the game is and how it works. And yeah, the arcade bits are a bit... At this, having said that, though, I do really like that you have multiple ways of finding clues and solving, like progressing, and it doesn't seem to be... yes, exactly. As long as the game allows you to fail forward, I think this is a good thing, not a bad thing. I think where I'm maybe stumbling a bit with that, and getting sync with the game is that I approached it, and I'm still in some ways approaching it like a traditional adventure game, and it's not a traditional adventure game. Which maybe that's on me that I'm doing that. But it kind of looks the part. So I'm falling for it, I guess. They were. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool stuff. Okay, so I think I'll call it a day here. Quite a bit of progress, and this seems like a very significant change in chapter and situation. The day would be half RPG with lots of numbers, and I prefer that it's an RPG. Perhaps. It would be either that or some kind of like the modern version of adventure games that's become like the Telltale style formula-ish. I really wouldn't like it if it was something like The Sinking City. So... well, that could work. Like the thing in... No, it wouldn't work. Because that game tries too much to have action. And be a survival horror when it's really not. Yeah. No, this is living up to the name of... the name it carries. I didn't expect this. I had dismissed this as a... okay, someone tried to make a Blade Runner game. Cool. All right. so I hope you enjoyed this. I did. And thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. And I will see you again probably tomorrow with a little bit more of this, perhaps.